Good morning, Rocklin. I'm Ryan Sanders, and welcome to the Friday Show. As always, started off with This Week in Sports.
What's up, sports fans?
I'm Brooke.
And I'm Luke, and this is your Week in Sports.
Starting off, we have our special guest, Luke Jorgensen.
What's up, guys? My name's Luke, and I'm a senior captain on the varsity team this year.
Well, it's great to have you. Speaking of boys soccer, they've been crushing it this season so far.
That's right. We beat Jesuit Tuesday 1-0, and last night we played Del Oro, which ended in a tie.
It's been a great season so far. Let's take a look back at their season so far, made it by Aiden. Girls soccer has also been crushing it. They beat St. Francis on Tuesday as well, and next week they have Folsom and Oak Ridge. Good luck, girls.
Wrestling won their Davis duel this week and have a tournament at Pittman this weekend.
Next Tuesday they have senior night. Make sure to show up and support. Here's a video on their Whitney promo for tonight.
Now on to our Bolt report about basketball.
Rocklin High School sports fans, good to be back. It's a Friday morning. We're talking Rocklin varsity basketball, and let's get into it. I'm joined with my co-hosts Colin and Jack Constantino. We gotta hurry through it. Let's talk about players. Varsity basketball, guys varsity basketball. We got players to shout out like a guy named Mark Lavrinoff. The guy's averaging 26.9 points per game. That's over 16 more than any other player. Now, he's the big man on the team. You think he'd be good around, layups and dunking and that sort of thing? And he is, getting rebounds, he's good. But he's also an even better three-point shooter. Maybe not better, but a dang good three-point shooter.
Wow. Shooting
around the court. What an impressive player. Committed to Sac State. Mark Lavrinoff, one of the best players in the SFL. Glad to have him here at home at Rocklin.
That's awesome. A guy that I'd like to talk about is Connor Delaby. I mean, this guy's moving the ball around the court, leading the team in assists, actually. He's got 10 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, and this guy is an absolute stud. Next guy I want to talk about, Josiah Andrews. He's one of the fastest guy on the court. It's his third year on varsity, and he's a junior, so he started varsity as a freshman. He's averaging 10.3 points per game. Pretty good. He has one of the best handles on the team, too, one of the fastest guys on the court.
3 big playmakers now. We can't just talk about the guys without talking about the girls. We got to talk about a player like Bianca Sloan on girls varsity basketball. She's averaging 16.4 points per game. She's the point score leader for the Rocklin girls varsity team. 3 years on varsity. She's a good finisher, positive attitude, all around someone we're glad to have here at Rocklin. What a great player on girls varsity basketball.
Next player I want to talk about, Giselle. She's one of the 3 team captains on the team. She's a very good playmaker. Some words to describe her. She hustles hard. She leads the team in assists. Wow, she's a great passer all around. She's all over that court.
Okay, we got to hurry through this. We got to get our time's almost up. So when we talk about finishing up these final last games in varsity basketball for guys, we're going to need to win some games, keep that winning record for the guys. Now, hopping over to the girls, it's been a rocky season a little bit. They've been playing some good games. Overall, they have a 9-10 record, but it is a good league with the SFL. Well, hey, we're going to send it back. It's been awesome. Thank you for joining in the Bolt Report. We got to get off. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
That's it for This Week in Sports.
See you next week, Rocklin.
Do you guys know about the Rock Painting Club? Well, if you don't, here's a little bit about it.
Hi, Miss Siska.
Hey, Jerry.
Here asking you about this little club called Rock Painting, and I'm very curious. What is this little club about?
Well, we paint rocks. It started in 2021 after COVID, and I thought, hey, let's get some community service hours for people to come in and paint some rocks and then distribute them, around the community so people could enjoy them.
Wow, I know.
Yeah.
I've noticed the rocks around campus.
Yeah.
Are all our rocks that you paint only?
Oh
go
my
on
gosh,
campus?
no. In fact, people probably think that we just paint rocks for campus, but most of our rocks, a huge percentage of our rocks, actually go to other places. So we've painted and donated hundreds of rocks that have gone to Home Start, Gathering Inn, those are homeless shelters, Acres of Hope, which is it's like a women's shelter. We painted some firefighter rocks for the fire station right up at the top of Thunder Hill. A lot of assisted living facilities for like the seniors so that they can enjoy them. And like anytime we drop off rocks to people, they just love them. They're so excited. So most of our rocks are donated.
Are your painters like working on any like specific project right now? Anything that's like you want to tell our viewers?
Yes, I want people to come in and paint rocks. We have two really exciting projects going on right now. So there's a new fire station that opened up in Roseville, and they're having a grand opening, and their facility is beautiful. Their grounds are beautiful. So I would love to paint some firefighter rocks for this new fire station that's opening up. So that's one of our things that we're doing. And then the second one right now is painting some pickleball rocks, pickleball themed rocks for the public courts at Gibson. So I think that the players would really like looking at the pickleball rocks.
Let's hope they don't trip on them,
Yeah, no. I'll put them in the flower beds and hopefully they don't steal them. So.
Okay. Let's pray. Yeah, is this another rock?
Yeah, but you don't need any talent to come. So you get an hour of community service every time you come to one of our paint parties.
This sounds really interesting. Like, when do you guys have like little like meets?
Yeah, so our paint parties happen about every 2 weeks, always on a Wednesday after school. So we're here in H3, and then we have spillover into Mrs. Douglas's room in H4. So sometimes we have so many painters that we need 2 rooms. I supply everything you need, the rocks, the paints, the brushes, everything. And we paint for an hour, and you get an hour of community service. You don't need to be artistic. Sometimes we have people who like paint by numbers. They look at something and they go step by step. But yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I definitely come here next week.
Next week.
Our
Next one is next week. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. This is really enlightening, and I hope to see you on Wednesday.
Yeah. Thanks.
Hope to see you guys too on Wednesday.
Yeah. Come on.
Better come on Wednesday. I'll put a fine you if you don't.
And now we have another installment of Teacher Comfort Foods with Jerry. Have a look.
What's up, Rocklin? Today we're going to be interviewing Mr. Rocklin for his comfort food. Let's go. Mr. Rocklin, what's your comfort food?
Hot tea, Jerry. What's up?
Hot tea? Okay, let's go get some hot tea then.
Hey, Jerry, wait up! I already got some steeping in here for us.
Oh, wait. We can't just have tea. We gotta have something else with it. I'll get some pastries or some turnovers or something. Be right back. Alright, we got the turnovers. Let's go see Mr. Rocklin and give this to him.
Hey, Jerry.
I got the turnovers.
Beautiful. Let's get started. Come on in.
Put this right here. Okay. Well, what tea are we gonna be eating today?
Well, you get a choice. That's one of the fun parts about drinking tea is there's lots of different varieties. And so I brought several here that you might want to choose from.
Are there any you would recommend? I'm not really.
In the morning, I'm basically an English breakfast guy, so I'll probably have the English breakfast over here. But there's also different flavors if you want to try it. But I typically go for English breakfast.
I guess we can try some English breakfast.
Okay, so
How do we make this tea?
we'll get you some hot water.
It's a really pretty tea pot. I'll say that right now.
from my family.
Oh. Have you been drinking tea for a long time?
I've been drinking tea for a long time. The reason it's my comfort food is my grandparent Recklers had in their dining room table. They had a little Lazy Susan. You know what a Lazy Susan is?
No, I don't know what this is.
In the middle of the table, it's when that turret spins and stuff. Really easy, right? And so they had a sugar pot in there all the time that had the cubes of sugar. And so that was really cool when I was growing up because we got to pick cubes of sugar. And so, but we couldn't just eat the sugar. And so my grandmother would make us, my brother and I, tea. And then we would get to put our own lumps of sugar in. And I have no idea how many lumps of sugar in them. I'm sure it's way too much nowadays. But that's one of the reasons it's like my comfort food is it brings back memories of when my grandparents and then my mom was also a tea drinker. So like this is her teacup. And so I remember her drinking tea out of. So it just brings back memories of people that I love that are no longer with us.
So your entire family all drank tea together?
The Weckler side drank tea, and my mom. Actually, and a lot of my mom's aunts also drink tea. So yeah, I'd say both sides actually are very big tea drinkers instead of coffee drinkers.
That's really cool.
And so let's get some.
I brought some turnover.
Yes,
for us to enjoy.
Yep.
So I open this up. Well, thank you. This has been really enlightening, and I think I'll see tea in a different way now, and probably try it a lot more since I was never really a tea guy.
And I said different. In the morning, I typically would drink a English breakfast type tea when I go out, but in the afternoons, a lot of times I would drink and have a little different spices, like they'll have oranges or peppermint or lemon and stuff like that in their tea. So
Really a lot of options. Huh?
yes, and so that's also the fun part is sometimes exploring and going, hey, I never had that type of tea, and so that's part of the fun also. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now for your morning announcements. The Heavenly Winter Semi-Formal Dance is on Friday, January 31st, and the tickets go on sale Monday, January 27th. The ticket prices are $10 with ASB, $12 with regular ID, and $20 at the door. It is free with the annual dance pass. Spring sports is here. Sign up with the Rocklin High School website or stop into H5. Practice tryouts are starting. Get registered now. Join the Creative Writing Club on Tuesday, February 25th during Flex in J5 for a Zoom Q&A session with author Andrea G. Stewart, the author of the Drowning Empire trilogy and The Gods Below. Sign up for Miss Patterson's Flex starting Friday, February 21st at 4 p.m. If you have any questions, email Emily Passanini at rocklinusd.org. CSF applications are now available and due no later than Friday the 24th. Make sure to get yours in. And that's all we have for today. Have a great weekend, Rocklin.